Hopefully things will go well this time and not crash and burn horribly. Man, we are streaming very early today. Should I just do a full day of streams? I am very curious as to whether I should do that or not. Let's be Mando. I want to be Mando today. Yep. Yeah, we are streaming very early today, people. I don't know how long I want to stream for. Because I'm gonna have to end stream pretty soon for the early stream. Because, I mean, it's getting close to 5, and I normally eat the food around 6 to 7. Like, in between that time period. Let's just write Brella. It doesn't show umbrella. Okay. God, where's the Beskar umbrella? There we go. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work on the map already. Where's Call Sign Falcon? That's my rap commando. There it is. Alright, so I have done a little bit of work. Why am I streaming so early? I just felt like it, because I've got nothing better to do. Might as well show what I'm doing. I tried to record a progress report video twice, but the mic quality was awful on both. And I don't think that's my voice. I think that was just the mic. I need to get a better mic at some point. Anyway, we did get the Beskar umbrella. Even though I was attempting to stream it and you guys couldn't see it yesterday. We were trying. So let's do a quick progress report and show what we have done in the game. Just so I can show you guys what the simulation HQ actually looks like. So I'm spawning right here. I should not be spawning on this side. Right, so the simulation HQ, normally you would spawn in here if you visited it in-game. But since you spawn in the middle of the game, or you spawn here at the start of the game, then you would spawn in that elevator right there. Have zombies been fixed? I don't know. I haven't tried. So, welcome to Simulation HQ. So, Simulation HQ is just this, I guess, kind of hangout area. You can't build or fight in here. But what can you do in Sim HQ? So, in Sim HQ, you can change your cosmetic in the dressing rooms, which are obviously the things added in yesterday's update. You actually spawn inside of them, though, so you have to jump to get out. We got some matchmaking portal out on the walls. We have a quick travel system over there. We have the matchmaking portal for the map right here, but it's not set up properly. Haha, no, this ain't the hub. This is the spawn area for Project Bliss. So this is the crafting quadrant. Oh my god. The crafting quadrant. So to craft an item, you cycle the button to the item you want and just make it with your materials. So I'm going to show you guys the different stuff. So this is, you can only craft low tier weapons. I don't know how to do an upgrade station. So you can make a pistol for 10 wood and 30 metal. And you can cycle the pistol model to revolvers and flintlocks. There are 3 pistol models you can craft. SMGs are 20 and 50. You can change the SMG model. Assault rifles are 30 and 70. I think there's 4 different assault rifle models you can make. Lever action rifles, or sniper rifles in general, they are uncommon because there's more options for you to craft that way. They are 60 wood on 100 metal, and you can make 4 different types of sniper rifles. Wait, they had to change things into creative? No, they added them into creative. Do I even do school? No, not at the moment. Right, and shotguns, shotguns and explosives take brick to make. You need brick to create shotguns, but you can make lever actions, drums, tacticals, pumps, and charges. So there's 5 different variants of the shotgun you can make. Explosives, these are expensive because they're rare, but, or they're a rare blue rarity, you know what I mean. 100 wood, 60 brick, 200 metal. You can make an RPG, a pumpkin launcher, a grenade launcher, or 3 grenades with that amount of materials. You can also make light sources for very cheap as well, 10, 5, and 20. And you can toggle between flashlight and torches. So for ammo and trap crafting, you can't actually see the crafting recipes for these for some reason. I don't know why. It's 30 of every material to make a rocket for your rocket launcher. I might nerf that a bit later. Make it a little bit cheaper. And regular ammo, I can't remember, but you can toggle between the 5, or the 4 different ammo types. And then here we have traps and misc stuff. So these are 80 of every single resource, and you can make bouncers, ice blocks, timers, scoreboards, full damage rails, half damage rails, damage traps, poison dart traps, chillers, launch pads, and cozy campfires. So there's a lot of different traps you can toggle between to create. And these are your misc stuff. You could also create vehicle spawners, and these are super expensive though. Like, these cost a lot to create. You can make the mounted turret, the shopping cart, the quad crashers, ATKs, cannons, ballers, and driftboards. You cannot make planes or brutes, because I thought they were a little too powerful. Yeah, that is the crafting section. You can make stuff with your materials over here. Item shop, or the item store, there's literally nothing over here yet. I haven't done a single piece of work on it. And then we have quick travel. So random location, once it's done, will teleport you to a random point in the map. The mine, I need to put a HQ elevator over there. The only one that actually works right now is the swamp. So if we travel to the swamp, we'll teleport over here. And ayo, now we can swing, now we can build. We can start scavenging resources now. I still need to turn off glider redeploy. Love my vids, thank you. I appreciate that. This looks so fun. Well, yeah, I'm not done yet. Also, we've added background music. We got a green tack from the shipment. That was nice. So we now have some background music for night and day. Day uses the standard Save the World exploration music, and night uses Slasher Camp and the cricket sound effect, I believe. When it's out, you're gonna buy an ATK. Yeah, you should make a garage on your base. Other than that, that's kind of everything I've sort of done. If I open up the minimap now, it's going to be nice. You won't be able to see anything, so we have to wait for day, and I'll show you guys the minimap. Search this chest, what we're going to get. A grey pump. I'm not complaining. Again, you can't harvest by pickaxing stuff, just because otherwise there will be no resources left for anyone else. So even though that's more efficient, because of the way the game is going to work, I have to do harvesting this way, obviously. You're bleeding. Oh, yeah, go put a bandage on or something. Alright, I definitely want to do the shop mechanics today, but I definitely need to figure out how I'm going to do the shop and what I'm going to put in the shop. Grogu, stop chewing on your toy or whatever it is. That's enough resource. Or enough resourcing, I think. Barriers do have a render distance. I am going to put fog on to try and hide that render distance a bit. I still need to turn off redeploy because gliders are going to be an item you can get from, like, medical chests or whatever. You'll also be able to buy meds for gold, so... I might make it so you can craft meds as well. I didn't really consider that. Maybe I'll put rockets in with the rest of the ammo. And then instead, I'll have a cycle for meds in the middle as well. When am I going to update the mini BR map? I don't know. I don't have any set date on that. Now, let's go into the mine. So the mine is just the mine. Hasn't really changed much. You can still, I guess, get coal from it. I need to fix the coal mechanics, because it always makes you pull out the coal and forces you to pick it up when you get it. I need to change that. Let's search the chest, see what we get. Oh, common pistol? That's a yike. That's not very good. I just want to search all the chests. That's literally my goal. Just search all the chests. That is an AR. I would like that. And down here we also have a shipment. It's in the ground. Okay. And hey, look, it's another assault rifle. Hey. Chest loot. We actually got some really good chest loot from that. Green ARs are kind of rare from regular chests. I also want to add standard crates and things scattered around the world that serve, like, no resources whatsoever. You get, like, nothing from them. Gonna get some metal. Get some stone. I still haven't done the dungeon either. I need to do the dungeon, but I really want to finish the map before I work on dungeon stuff. Hi, Mando. How are you doing? I definitely want to finish the map before I do anything else, I think. We've survived the day, so we have gold. I didn't even notice we survived the day. And what are we gonna get from the vault? What are we gonna get from the super chest, I guess? 100 wood. I am not complaining. We can build a base with that. Okay, let's go. Let's leave the mine. I'm not gonna build because I'd rather build a base with the wood I have than I guess use it to get out the mine. I mean, what's the point? You can just run up the side of the mine to get out. Just use the scaffolding. Alright. So if I open the map now, there is your minimap, people. That is what the minimap currently looks like. We're working on it. And you can also see that HQ is at the middle of the map, pretty much. Or the simulation, I guess you can call it. I still haven't done too much terrain-wise over here. There's still no world border because I want to finish the map before I do that. Let's build our base in the swamp. I always build my base in the swamp. Just because it's the only place I can build my base right now. Yeah, there's a lot of things I still have to do with this map. I'm just making the mechanics work first, and then focusing on the map. But I definitely want to focus on the map a bit more now. Considering we're at like 60k memory, and there's a lot of terrain I've yet to do. Let's just build the most ugly base the world has ever seen. We're just gonna build the world's most ugly base. With the resources we got from the vault. What is that? Gross. And then we're gonna do this, and... Let's make a door right here. Make a window. Gonna build at the side. And now I have to harvest more resources. That's always fun. Not really. Yeah, this is a really hideous base. I don't like it. Make a creeper, make it the exploding brute. No, we do have a zombie like that. I don't know if they're fixed. But we do have a zombie that walks on, we have a zombie that explodes into a poisonous cloud. That's gonna be one of the standard monsters in the game. Which I guess is your creeper. I can build 2 walls. That's always fun. Yeah, this is the most ugly base the world has ever seen. But it's always good to put a trap on your wall in your base. So if, say, I wanted to leave my rusty cans, I don't want... Where did I even get these? If I wanted to leave them in my base, and I didn't want someone picking these up... For example... Grogu. Dot. But essentially, if I wanted to leave my coal here and someone was going to come pick it up, they could probably pick it up through the window, sure. But if I had a trap on the wall and they had to go in to get the lump of coal, they would not be able to because of my trap. That is why I think traps are good. They stop people from stealing your stuff because they have to think twice before being able to steal it. You just sub? Thank you. I appreciate the sub. I still gotta fix... I still gotta use all that. I need to fix the terrain. I need to finish the terrain in general. You can also access the simulation HQ through this elevator right here. We'll come into here later. It's now night. I have not finished this area. This is where the dumpster's gonna be. That whole dumpster Easter egg I was on about. I don't even know if I want a path here. I might just make it dirt or something. I don't know what my plan is for this location yet. It's gonna be a high loot place, though. You're gonna be able to get quite a bit of loot from here. Alright. There's also a new build height. The build height is close to the skybox. You see the floating platform up there? That. Essentially, it is, I believe, 3 blocks below that. It might be 2 below it. It's one or the other. So you have a build height as well. So if we visit Simulation HQ, book Simulation HQ, enjoy your stay. I don't have any resources. There's no point in me crafting anything. I still can't quick travel to the town or whatever it's going to be called. It's going to be one of these locations. I haven't named it yet. Only the swamp and the mine actually have set portals. And you can only travel to the swamp at the moment. So, yeah. I guess that's our current progress. So I don't really have a game plan. So we just got a bunch of portal art around the place. I want to do the store, but I might do it later. I really want to finish the main terrain of the map. I also do want to test zombies, so let's put zombies up here. Let's just drop them here, just to see if they can spawn or walk on the terrain. We'll also get a creature placer, just to see if they do work. Let's get a I guess supposed creeper enemy, I guess, which is the poison fiend. Let's see if they work. I don't think they're going to, but we can try it. We're going to travel to the swamp. We're going to run over there. Hopefully they didn't despawn. The circle point is still marking the cosmetic thing. The telephone box. Or phone booth or whatever you want to call it. I don't think the creature placer would have spawned, because I wasn't close enough to it. He spawned. I don't think he's going to have pathing that works. Like, I can go up to him and he's going to turn around and hit me. Yeah, but he can't follow me. His pathing is still broken. These guys are meant to spawn at night. They always face away from me as well. I can still kill them, but it's not exactly a good idea. Zombies are glitch right now, so they're gonna walk through prop. Yeah, they also can't walk on terrain, and it's so frustrating. On this specific terrain, anyway. So yeah, zombies aren't working still. They're still not working. You can move back up with the rest of your trees. Go back. Hey, welcome back, bro. Alright, so I don't really have a plan. I mean, we have a campsite over here as well. So, I do want to do terrain. This is meant to be a mountain area. I don't really have a great curvature in the terrain here, though. So this is the point where the mountain starts, where the dirt color turns gray to symbolize that we're now getting into the rocky area of the map because it's much higher up. Like, this is meant to be where, there's going to be some higher tier loot up here as well, but because it's going to be cold when you get to the snow part of it, that is where you're gonna start to take damage from being in that area of the map. Because it's just that cold. So you can't really live up there. You can live near it. Like, you can live as close to it as you like, but it's not really recommended you live in the snow, because you'll die if you live in the snow. So, yeah. There's also going to be, like, no thermal armor or anything, so I don't want to add the, like, survival game armor kits and things that most other maps in the survival genre have. You know what I mean? Hello, Tripscape. How you doing? Right. Let's continue our, I guess, circulation of the mountain side here. I want to do the snowy mountain. That is something I want to get done and out of the way. Yeah, this is where terrain starts to go down, so let's arc the mountain this way. In-game weapons, hey. I mean, you can get legendary weapons as well, but I don't know how you're going to be able to get them yet. I don't know if... I want players to be able to craft them, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off. Because I don't really want to have upgrade stations, if you know what I mean. Terrain is hard, people. This terrain is really difficult, actually. I've been struggling to make the terrain look great for a good while. Am I in college, high school, taking time off school? I'm in nothing. I am not in education. Smile. I am not in any education at all. Although in September, I believe I'm going back to college to get the grades and stuff I need to go to university. Because I want to go to university and study games production. Does not mean I'd quit YouTube when I go to uni. That is not happening. As a matter of fact, I think it will benefit me. But essentially, I don't want to just sit around not in education anymore. I want to get out there and do some stuff in my life. So I want to go to university, and that was going to be my plan for the year. I was going to go to university in September. Until I learned that the course I wanted to do, I didn't have the qualifications to do. So I'm going back to college to get those qualifications so that I can go to university and, I guess, kind of make my life a little better later on. Still working on this mountain perimeter right here. You'll know it's the mountain because the grass will get a little darker when you go over here. And eventually it's going to become a snowy area. Like, the top of the mountain is going to be snowy. And it's also going to be freezing up there. And it's going to become dangerous to be up there. You're going to take damage when you're in that area. I mean, Nebula's whole, like, low oxygen idea, I still want to implement that. Will it make the rig or rickety rig? No, I do not. I've never been a fan of the rig. I'm sorry, I've never once been a fan of the rig. I've always hated the rig, POI. Especially rickety rig. Rickety rig was my least favorite rig. I mean, rig was only in it twice. You know what I mean. Alright. Let's keep building the size of the mountain up here. Just so that we can get a, like, estimated height. I think I just went up 4 tiles in this. So I think we should actually go up 3 tiles in the mountain size. And now I think we should start bringing in the snow at that level of the mountain. Also, the snow terrain is going to be arcing in a bit. So it's going to be like on the top over here, and you'll be able to move into it. How did I make the island? I didn't. It's a debris island. I'm using terrain to make the entire thing. This whole island is pretty much custom made. I'm making this entire map custom out of this one terrain piece. Or variants of this one terrain piece. Okay, so it does need to be one tile higher. Or close to that anyway. Like this. So I can run up the side of the mountain if I wanted to, and then get to this snow part, which will be all the way up here. Just for the meme, I really want to call the snow part Parker Hills, as a reference to the original Project Hyper game I made on Unreal Engine. I kind of want to do that, and not going to lie to you. What's up? Hey, what's up, man? You watched the vids. Hey, good job. Nice. This is probably the earliest, or one of the earliest times I have ever streamed on YouTube or Twitch. I rarely ever stream on Twitch, though, so... How did I make the ones that, how did I make the ones in the water that look like Season 3 islands? I didn't make these. I didn't make these. These aren't... I didn't make these. These are the island. This is the island. I am building this on a debris island. I didn't make those. This is a legitimate island. It's literally an empty flotilla. That's what this is. I'm building it on top of the empty flotilla island. You saw the mini BR and played it? Nice. What do you think of it? Brazil is not becoming a location, no matter how much you guys ask. Brazil is a copyrighted name, and it's only going to be a meme, if I ever put it in a map. I'm never adding Brazil to the game. I'm the only person you've stayed watching on stream. I mean, I can't stay forever on a stream either. Even with Matt's streams, I can't sit until the end of the stream sometimes. I try to, obviously, but not always. What am I making? A Save the World simulation? No, I'm just making a survival simulation. The whole thing is called Simulation HQ. Like, this whole survival game is a simulation. It's not real. Rip Hunter. I hate that you said that. Please never say that again. Oh, you mean as a map? Oh. I mean, that's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna happen unless there is a mini BR collaboration or something. Lizard. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, this part of the map is definitely where things are gonna get pretty high up. Like, this is already higher than the Mine Mountain, just from, like, looking at it. This is ever so slightly higher than the Mine Mountain. And it's gonna get even taller, so... This is gonna be the highest point of the map. The Snow Mountain. There's also going to be something super dangerous up on the Snow Mountain, but it's definitely not going to work out very well. Because of, you know, zombie pathing. I am nothing like Hunter. True. Can we get a burning meme dinosaur? I have no idea. When you saw the thumbnail? Oh yeah, I never changed the stream thumbnail or tag. I never did that. I should have. You gonna go play Minecraft? Alright, see you, man. Enjoy playing Minecraft. Do a meme POI? I don't want to do any meme POIs in this map. I don't really want to bring too many memes into the open world map. There'll be a couple, like the dumpster. The dumpster's a meme, a new meme that's going to be in the map. Funny meme is going to be in the map somewhere. Memosaurus is going to make an appearance. Gobble is going to make an appearance. But, like, I don't want to bring too many, like, meme locations into the map. Just a couple subtle memes. I've already read it, and now I'm severely disappointed in you. Alright. How is my day? It is going well, Fletcher. Thank you for asking. Oh, actually, what could be a really good idea, I think this might look a little better, is instead of building up the side like this, we arc around so that the terrain can keep leveling down onto the corner of the map. I think that might be a better plan. Yeah, let's destroy all of this. We can try and arc around a circle of sorts. We're going to keep that there so we know what the map border is. I don't use GridSnap 8 or 4. No, I do not. I prefer to do it on GridSnap 32 because it means I have more control over what I place. I use GridSnap 4 for mini BR, but for this map, I definitely want to make the terrain look a little more smooth, which is why I'm using GridSnap 32. The main reason I'm using GridSnap 32 is because GridSnap 4, I cannot make it perfectly accurate to building height. Like, where I am right now, as you can see, building is like this. On GridSnap 4, I cannot make floors and stuff perfectly aligned to the terrain. With GridSnap 32, I can do that. That's why I prefer GridSnap 32 for terrain. I have a lot of patience. I do have a lot of patience. I mean, you're literally talking to the person with the golden peely skin. The person who spent, like, 12 hours a day, every day, grinding Chapter 2 Season 2. Alright. I have a lot of patience for terrain. I mean, the swamp was built in GridSnap 32 as well, I believe. I don't really care about, like, the inner corner of the mountain being messy, because we're just going to cover it up anyway. That seems unnatural. Let's try and curve it a bit. Make it a little more natural. Yeah, it's a little more natural. We can smooth out the terrain around the sides anyway. Can I just copy and paste? I'm trying to make it a little different. Trying to get a little creative on the mountain layout here. I have a lot of patience for terrain placing. I'm not going to talk about that or answer that question regarding Pat or whatever. Well, like, it's clear I don't like Post Pat, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, talk trash about him 24/7. Let's have this terrain arc around now. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Sorry, you're not a disappointment. Stop saying that. Why do you all say that? Alright. I want snow to be... I think this snowy mountain would be cooler if it arced to one side. So I'm thinking... Oh god, I've flown through the skybox. I think the mountain could be cooler if it's more towards this side. contrast with the height of the swamp. So it's just going to go a little bit higher up on the mountain on this side of it. Yeah. I have so much patience for placing this terrain. Like, Grid 32 takes a lot of patience if you're building an entire map out of it. I normally use Grid 2 for structures and like builds and stuff, because then I can anchor it to the correct axes. Although I must admit, Grid 32 does make my arm ache when I do it. Like when I'm trying to stay just placing terrain for hours on end, it makes my arm ache quite a lot because I have to focus the mouse. Ugh. When did Minecraft get an update? I don't know. Probably a snapshot or something. When did Mando come into Minecraft? This isn't Minecraft. Shush. Country roads. Please stop. Okay, let's... That's a little higher in elevation. That's gonna bother me. I want to get the elevation perfect, you know? There's gonna be a HQ elevator up here somewhere. Obviously not into the snow, but near the snow. Sup? How you doing? Alright, let's... Yes, so I know the past few streams I have been saying how much I hate the idea of FNAF X Fortnite, because I love both games but don't think it would blend well. And now, after reviewing all of the evidence, Freddy kinda sus, bro. Freddy Fazbear looking kinda sus right now. Not gonna lie. Like, I am praying that FNAF X Fortnite isn't real, because if it is real, I might physically cry. Because I love both games, and I'd be extremely happy for Scott if it did happen. But I don't want to believe it just yet. I don't want to. But at the same time, Freddy is looking kind of sus, bro. Like, the amount of evidence that's just pure coincidental is just stacking up at this point. That it's just seeming extremely circumstantial. But at the same time, it's just that strong of evidence. Like Freddy's looking kind of sus. This bit of terrain is slightly lower. And I don't like that very much. Ah, hello, Noober. But yeah, no. It's just, the evidence is so circumstantial, but at the same time, there's too much of it to be considered a coincidence. So at this point, I really don't know what to believe. I don't want to believe it until there is something that literally changes my mind for the better. Yeah, there is a portal at the Lake Canoe now. There's gonna be a portal there called Mainframe. I mean, it could very well be Matrix. But like, if I made a list yesterday, if I tab out real quick, I can probably read it. I made a list yesterday. Snake Eyes is rotating out of the shop at some point as well. We just got the news for that on the official Fortnite Twitter. So there is... I made a post yesterday in Creator Chat on the official Fortnite Creative Discord speaking about all this stuff, right? And these were all of the items that were in Jonesy's bag. There was a bag of cherry blossom tea, which was hinting at the Condor skin in the battle pass. There was an anime wig, which was obviously for Lexa. There was a cup for Mando and Grogu, which was the whole Mandalorian thing. There was there was Reese's, which is obviously that's hinting at Reese. There was a helmet ring that looked like a gladiator helmet. That was obviously for Menace. There was a shark tooth necklace, which was for Maeve. There was a bottle of maple syrup, which was for Mancake. There was a pack of red face paint, which is very, very likely for Kratos. There was a set of red and blue jelly beans. Now, this is where the jelly beans start to bother me. Because red versus blue, it's hinting at the Halo crossover. It was hinting at Blood Gulch. It was hinting at the red versus blue stuff. I still think the jelly beans is hinting at Master Chief. But at the same time, Master Chief could also be Rations. Rations, though, I believe to be the Walking Dead crossover. Because neither Michonne or Daryl have a baseball bat. So I'm not going to say the baseball bat belongs to them. So I believe Rations belongs to the Walking Dead characters. Which leaves, for me, Jelly Beans to be hinting at Master Chief. Which, if that's the case, then Matrix is out. Because if Jelly Beans are still on the table, Mainframe is very likely going to be the Matrix. If Jelly Beans were Master Chief, though, Matrix is gone. So Rations, I still believe to be the Walking Dead. Sunglasses were for Terminator's set. That was for Sarah Connor. The Mud Mask was obviously for Predator. The hand wraps, we haven't really understood those. I still believe the hand wraps were for Snake Eyes, though. I still think Snake Eyes was the hand wraps. So that leaves 5 things left in Jonesy's bag, right? Tokens, the baseball bat, the golden back scratcher, which I'm pretty sure we all know belongs to female Midas at this point, the space bananas, and the ant farm, right? Red and blue jelly beans and Matrix? No, I don't think it is, because Rations, I strongly believe, goes to the Walking Dead characters, which leaves nothing left for Chief. So I strongly believe that red and blue jelly beans are hinting at red versus blue for Master Chief. I think the jelly beans are Chief. But yeah, the golden back scratcher, I'm pretty sure we all agree, is female Midas. I haven't seen a single person disagree with that. The ant farm. I mean, ant farm I still think is probably Ant-Man. We haven't got any true hints on that. The space bananas. I still don't know anything about the space bananas. There is not a single clue for those. The baseball bat, I strongly believe, belongs to Scout from Team Fortress. I still think the baseball bat is going to be for Scout. If not, I'm wrong. But I still strongly believe that since it hasn't happened yet, baseball bat could be Scout. Because there's no one else who's had a baseball bat yet. Space bananas could be for Winston from Overwatch, you're right. And then we have tokens. Tokens have not been claimed by anyone who's come to the game yet. And if it does happen, then the stack of tokens is very likely a stack of Faz tokens if it is FNAF. Like, that's what everyone's speaking about. If everyone's saying it's FNAF, the evidence is too circumstantial, but at the same time, there is so much of it coming through in the leaks from all these encrypted name sets and stuff that it's just at this point too big of a coincidence to be considered fake. Like, I'm not going to say FNAF's coming to the game. I still don't believe it's coming to the game, but it is possible. And the tokens could still be a stack of Faz tokens to use in the Freddy's Arcade, right? I strongly believe that tokens could very well be for the FNAF. Baseball bat for the Walking Dead? Yeah, no, I don't think the baseball bat is Walking Dead. I don't think it is, because Rations, I think, is Walking Dead. It would make more sense with Rations, in my opinion. Yeah, sorry about not creating for a second there, chat. I had to look at the list of stuff and everything that's been confirmed or hinted at. Freddy with a gun would be funny? No, yeah, no. I mean, the thing is, though, FNAF is still really, really good for the Gaming Legends series. Because it is a gaming legend. It's been, like, a huge thing of the 2010s era. Like, since 2014, FNAF has been one of the biggest things ever. Like, when you think of indie games, you think of, like, two games in particular. Five Nights at Freddy's and Undertale. Like, those are the two that you think of when you think of indie games. You also think of stuff like Shovel Knight and Shantae sometimes. But no. The big two on the internet that have gone out of the way have been FNAF and Undertale. Those are the two that come to mind when you think of indie. Sunglasses for Men in Black? No, the sunglasses were for Sarah Connor and the Terminator. The sunglasses were Terminator. Sunglasses is already checked off the list. You know, I want to check Snake Eyes, actually. Let's start the game just so we spawn inside HQ real quick. Just so I want to go in the dressing room. Let's go to the phone box. Where is Snake Eyes? I want to see Snake Eyes. Where is he? I also want to check the Walking Dead characters. Let's just type in Chapter 2, Season 5. Just so we can rule this stuff out, right? So Mando was the cup. We know Mando's the cup because it's Grogu's cup. The ring with the helmet went for Menace. The mud mask was obviously Predator. That's not even a question. Kratos was the red face paint. I mean, you guys can tell, right? Then we had Master Chief is where it gets difficult. Because he's either the jelly beans or the rations. He's one or the other. And Chief, in my opinion, is the jelly beans because of Red versus Blue and the whole Red versus Blue event they did. I still think Chief is the jelly beans, but if I'm wrong and we do get Matrix, that immediately confirms Chief was rations. It's one or the other. Daryl and Michonne, since these are the same crossover, I'm mixing these two into rations. It makes the most sense to me. Neither of them really have hand wraps, so you can rule out hand wraps for these guys. What the heck is going on here? Okay. And Michonne doesn't have hand wraps either. She has gloves of a sort, but she doesn't have hand wraps. So Walking Dead, I think we can rule out. I want to rule these guys out as rations. I don't think the baseball bat was for either of them. Because if we don't get TF2, right? If we get Matrix, then it immediately confirms three things. If the mainframe portal is to the Matrix, then it confirms Chief is rations, these guys are the baseball bat, and the jelly beans were for Matrix. If it's not Matrix, then I'm saying jelly beans are Chief and the rations are these guys, which leaves the baseball bat open for TF2. That's what I'm saying. Condor was Cherry Blossom. Then we got Lexa with the whatchamacallit, the anime wig. You with the syrup. Maeve was the shark tooth necklace. Reese was the peanut butter chips or whatever with the Reese name on it. But Sarah Connor is the sunglasses. Same with Terminator. I mean, this is enough said. She's the sunglasses. So is he. He's also sunglasses. So, I think... But where was Snake Eyes? Thing is, I don't know if hand wraps is still Snake Eyes or not. Because if you look at him, he doesn't have hand wraps. But hand wraps is normally associated with a ninja. And I don't know what else would hint at Snake Eyes other than hand wraps. Terraria Shark Tooth, that's yo. I don't know what would hint at hand wraps apart from Snake Eyes. Because there is no one else, I think, that it could possibly be. Because, I mean, there's that whole, like, theory of the Lara Croft thing coming out. And if Lara Croft comes out, then Lara is very, very likely the hand wraps. Yeah, Henry Stickmin's not coming to the game. That's never going to happen. Yeah, G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, I'm pretty sure is the hand wraps, but I don't know. Because Snake Eyes doesn't have hand wraps. But there's nothing else he can be out of everything on our list. Because he's very clearly not the Space Bananas. He's not going to be the Ant Farm. He's not the Golden Back Scratcher. He's not going to be the tokens. And he's definitely not the baseball bat. So he's nothing that we've listed so far. The only thing I can say for Snake Eyes is hand wraps. Because there's nothing else that actually fits him. Which is why I want to rule out hand wraps until Lara Croft potentially shows up. And if they do, and she is the hand wraps, then that means something else was Snake Eyes, right? Still, though, the fact that tokens isn't taken yet, and now all this FNAF stuff is coming out, Freddy is definitely looking sus now. Like, I am sus of Freddy Fazbear. He is definitely possible. But I don't want to say it's a thing. I don't want to believe it's a thing. But it's definitely possible. Yo, I'm gonna be scared of Freddy cranking 90s. If I see Freddy start cranking 90s, I am gonna be scared stiff. Yeah, Snake Eyes has got to be hand wraps. I don't know what else he could be, naturally. He's the only thing, in my opinion, that makes sense for the hand wraps. Let's keep going this way. We do be working on the mountain terrain, though. Oh, you used to have a G.I. Joe figurine that had hand wraps? Interesting. Oh, Snake Eyes had many models. Gotcha. Right. So, yeah, Snake Eyes... Okay, yes, the hand wraps is very likely Snake Eyes, then. I don't think he could be anything else. There's nothing... Like, the only thing I could possibly say would be Snake Eyes would be the Cherry Blossom Tea. But we already know that's for Condor, so... I don't think Snake Eyes could be anything but the hand wraps. So I think we can rule out hand wraps with Snake Eyes. Which very also likely wipes out Lara Croft from the thing in general. Because we have 2 encrypted sets, right? I've never been a fan of G.I. Joe. I've never really understood it. I just knew of its existence. I've never known anything about it. Yeah. I don't know. Like, we gotta theorize what the potential crossovers can happen, right? Because we have 2 encrypted sets in the game. So we have 2 encrypted skins in 15.30. And part of these sets... Would you guys want to know what these set names were for these stuff? Animal Clock and Guest Fiction. So Guest Fiction, I don't know. I don't have the slightest clue. I don't know what set Guest Fiction could be. But Animal Clock is very sus right now. Like, I am sus of that set name. Like, everyone's saying Guest Fiction could stand for Golden Freddy, but Golden Freddy wouldn't have his own set. Golden Freddy would be part of the same set as any other FNAF animatronic. Hand wrap Jason Voorhees? No. I don't know. Snake Eyes, there's nothing else that hints at Snake Eyes other than the hand wrap. There's nothing else that can hint at him. Because everything else is taken, and what we have left is the tokens, the baseball bat, the golden back scratcher, the space bananas, and the ant farm. And as far as I'm concerned, none of those can hint at Snake Eyes. There's nothing else there that hints at him. Yeah, Animal Clock is very sus, because that perfectly matches with the mechanics of FNAF, as well as all the other FNAF rumors going around. With all the very, very circumstantial evidence that's also hitting at FNAF, everything is just too perfectly aligned to be considered fully a coincidence. Like, we cannot rule FNAF out at this point. It is possible now. Like, there is so much stuff hinting at it at this point that tokens could very, very, very well be hinting at it. We need to know what the mainframe portal looks and sounds like. Because once we know what it looks and sounds like we were able to leak the Predator and Terminator portals, right? Oh, wait, what if that's it? Like, you know, notice how we've gotten almost 2 hunters every single patch? No. Think about this. We've gotten 2 hunters every single patch, right? 15.10 was Kratos and Chief, 2 gaming legends. And we also got the Walking Dead characters or whatever in the next patch or whatever. I can't remember. What else did we get in the Walking Dead patch? I don't think we did. But after that, we got 2 movie characters in the forms of Terminator's stuff and the Predator. So what if this time, again, it's 2 gaming legends? Like, what if Guest Fiction and Animal Clock are both gaming legends series? What if they are? Because I don't think that FNAF would have 2 separate sets. So I think Animal Clock, if we do get 2 FNAF characters, Animal Clock fits both the FNAF characters, if we get 2. I don't think we will. I think we're just going to get Freddy, personally. But if we get Freddy and Foxy, they're both going to be in the thingy set. They're both going to be Animal Clock. Which leaves open Guest Fiction as another character who I believe is very likely a Gaming Legends series as well. In this patch. I don't know who Guest Fiction could be. Because it's not FNAF. Guest Fiction is not FNAF. It's not going to be FNAF. FNAF is Animal Clock. Very likely. So, I don't know what Guest Fiction is. Like, there's got to be something that hints as to what or who Guest Fiction is, right? Because so far everyone's just speaking about FNAF because of everything that's hinting at it, which is, I mean, it's very obvious that it's possible now. Like, they've made a point. It's possible. And at this point, I'm not going to rule it out. Like, at first, I was like, no, it's not real and it's not happening. Now, I'm not going to rule it out. FNAF is possible now, and I'm definitely not ruling that out. But, yeah, the next reality log. Whatever Jonesy's next reality log is definitely going to give us some clues. FNAF could be French Fry? Yeah. French Fry is part of the Animal Clock set. Not even a question. Like, if it's FNAF, then French Fry is Animal Clock, and French Fry is also Freddy. Like, it's possible. How you make cutting trees? I will show you. I don't know if FNAF don't really fit this game. I agree. FNAF does not fit Fortnite at all. But if it did happen, I would be so happy for Scott. Let's travel to the swamp. Also, French Fry technically fits with the fast food theme. So, here's something that no one's picking up on, right? You know how Tourbus was Tyler Blevins, or Ninja? The codename Tourbus came from the YouTube Rewind, where Ninja's driving the battle bus. That's what Tourbus was from. Like, it was hinting at Ninja's appearance in YouTube Rewind. So, French Fry fits the fast food theme. So what if it was Freddy's, right? That's how harvesting works. You go up to stuff and interact with it. Purely because otherwise you'd be able to break stuff. And I don't want players being able to break stuff because it's an ongoing server. Purple guy with fit Fortnite. Yo, man behind the slaughter. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to end the game. I want to change my skin. From Mando. Should we change our skin right now, chat? Should we become the purple man? What device do I use for trees? Buttons. I'm just using buttons. Who is it? Who do I have? Is it you? No, it's not you. I don't know which hero it is. It's you. Alright. We should. What would Purple Guy's back bling actually be? I don't know what his back bling would be. It wouldn't really be a sword. It'd be something mechanical, right? We can use Wolverine's trophy as like a Bonnie's head or something. I don't know. I don't know what back bling this guy would have. We have a knife now. I mean we have a literal knife in the game now, so that's perfect. Do I have a BR map? I have 2 BR maps. I have too many BR maps now. Should we use the hot rod to reference the Yeah, let's use that glider to reference the FNAF 2 minigames. Let's do it. What would his contrail be? What would the contrail for Purple Guy be? I mean, it'd be like blood or something, right? I don't know. There's no blood contrail in the game. We could use glitch in the system to reference the minigames again. And as for a rap for Purple Guy, I don't know. I probably have a rap that's perfectly fitting. Like, Midas Shadow could work pretty well. Let's become the man behind the slaughter. Let's do it. Yeah, let's use Shadow Midas. Or Midas Shadow, whatever you want to call it. Ta-da! I am now Purple Man. I am going to kill things now. I need to leave. Only buttons? Yeah, it's only buttons. It's buttons and item granters mixed. Yeah, I am the man behind the slaughter now. Alright. So yeah, I will show you the mechanics for harvesting. Yeah, the rift spot next to the lake. Yeah. It's definitely sus now. It's very sus. Alright, so the way harvesting works is if I fly to the swamp, you can see that every single tree and rock in the game has a button with an interaction radius, and if I interact with the button, you'll see that the interact time on it is set to 1 second. And it says harvest wood, and when interacted with, I go on channel 5, because that's what my, give myself wood mechanics are. So every single, I guess, rock or tree in the game has a button to harvest wood from it. If I go into the mine, which is under this terrain, every single rock and ore down here also has an interact button. Yeah, this is very messy. This is the map mechanics right here. This is how the map works. And if I fly underneath this terrain right here, you can see the other map mechanics of where other stuff actually is. When I interact with the button, it will go to this item granter, which will give me 1 wood for every single time I complete interacting with a button. This is all of the map mechanics right now. Right now, anyway. What's the point of this map? It's literally just an open world game where you can build your own structures and harvest materials, craft weapons, get better loot, fight monsters, and conquer dungeons and stuff. That's basically what it's going to be. You can build bases and stuff. If I start the game now, I will show you guys... we have a lot more of you now, so I'll show you guys around the simulation. So if I quickly warp to the swamp, now that I've started the game, let me just travel to the swamp real quick, or quick travel. So these things are called Simulation HQ elevators, and when you go in here to visit the Simulation HQ, we're gonna go there now. So now we are at Sim HQ, and Simulation HQ is basically this collective common area. It sounds like Minecraft to you? Yeah, it is kind of like Minecraft, I guess. It's similar. So here you can change your cosmetic outfit. You can matchmake into a different lobby. It's an ongoing server as well. But I can't set that up until I have a map code for it, which I can set up a map code. I can set up a map code whenever I want. But I'm not going to yet because the map is far from done. So this is quick travel. I actually got the quick travel inspiration from a game I used to play on Roblox. So random location or any set POI like the swamp or the mine. Here is crafting, so you can craft in this collective area. And you can toggle the weapon model you craft with your resources. So if I wanted to make an AR, all ARs would cost the same, but you can toggle the weapon model. Same with these. And the shotguns. Same with explosives. Grenades, you get 3, which is why it's so expensive, because you got to match the price of these. You can make flashlights and torches. You can make traps to put in your bases as well, if you wanted to. Rockets, I'm going to turn this pod right here into probably meds or something. And ammunition. Over here, we have vehicles. And you can create vehicles and put them in your bases as well. Mounted turrets, shopping carts, quad crashers, ATKs, cannons, ballers, and driftboards. No mechs or planes because they're a little too powerful. And you can also go to the item store, which I haven't worked on yet. But you'll be able to sell resources for gold to be able to buy stuff in here as well. You can also find chests just out in open world structures, like that place has a shipment. This building has a chest, so we're going to go up to this building to closer. If I go in here, I can search this chest. It'll give me some loot. Once it's searched, I got a common revolver from it. So now I just have a weapon, shoot zombies or other players with it. There's going to be ammo crates and things all around the map as well. I haven't set ammo crates or medical kits up yet. Shipments is kind of like a mid-tier chest. You get better loot from it. I just got a green hunting, which is kind of weak for a mid-tier chest, actually. A green hunting rifle is weak for a mid-tier chest. And then we also have another chest in this shack over here. The mine has a lot of chests, but I don't want to go to the mine right now. I mean, let's just go to the mine for those who haven't seen it. We got some rusty cans from this. Hello, Gun. I'm your idol. Thank you. If I wanted to, obviously, harvest resources, I would go up to a tree and just start harvesting it. And then I will be able to build walls, and build houses and bases to store my loot. Hide from monsters and zombies and stuff, which would obviously spawn at night. But because the error with that at the moment is zombies cannot spawn or walk on this piece of terrain that the entire map is built out of. So zombies just straight up aren't working right now. But I've just gotten enough to be able to build 2 walls. Obviously I can edit windows or doors in these. I can change the shape. I started streaming pretty early today. I did. I really did. But yeah, you can obviously customize different build shapes. Just that's regular Fortnite mechanics. And if I were to go to the mine is fun. I like the mine. If I go into the mine right now, I think I've already showed you guys the mine. So it's gonna become night very soon, as you can see on the daylight clock. There's some coal here, so if I wanted to mine coal, I can legit get coal from it. And the coal is not used for crafting, but you can sell it for money when the store is gonna be set. You can also use it as a weapon. Search chests. I got 50 wood from that chest. That was awfully kind. It's now nighttime, so the ambient music is gonna change to the night setting. I got a flint knock now, and there's also 2 more chests in the mine, I believe. And if I search this shipment, it's going to give me some of that loot. Pump. I am not complaining. Am I going to make a new version of SCPSL? Probably not, honestly. I'm going to be honest, I don't like SCPSL at all. It's probably my least favorite map I've ever made. Just because it isn't fun, in my opinion. It's not as fun as regular SCPSL. It doesn't work like original SCPSL. I just don't like it that much. And then you can also search the vault here, which is the equivalent of a top tier chest, which are going to be very rare throughout the map. There's going to be like 5 in general. And I got a blue revolver out of that, which is somewhat low quality for a vault loot. Oh, my hunting rifle again. Bonk. There is also a dungeon which I haven't set up yet. The dungeon is right here. This is the mine dungeon. I haven't set it up properly yet. But there's a Dungeoneer right here. It's Purple Man, because it's me. If I speak to the Dungeoneer, it'll tell me what the dungeon is. And the zombies will spawn in here a lot. But there's going to be some, like, everything in here is going to be... There's going to be a lot of loot in here. But zombies are going to be in here a lot. I could try and do Containment Breach. I could. Now that things can walk through walls and doors, zombies go through doors now. I could make 106. But yeah, that is the kind of the dungeon. And where the green light is, there's going to be a specific special piece of dungeon loot here. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe a heavy sniper or something. I don't know. But yeah, but that's basically everything we've done so far. But yeah, that's basically everything. I'm going to want to end the stream somewhat soon. Because I do have to eat dinner at some point. And it's almost 6. So I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon. Because otherwise there's going to be a huge AFK session in the stream. And therefore everyone's going to leave and no one's going to have fun. So I'm probably going to set up 2 streams today. One working on the map early and one working on the map a bit later. Because I did start streaming very early today. Obviously to start work on this mountain section, I suppose. And talk about, whatchamacallit, talk about the FNAF stuff. That's what I wanted to do. Like, my main goal of this stream was just kind of give a progress report of what we did and talk about 15.30. Obviously, yesterday we did do a stream on 15.30 playing the Mandalorian's Bounty LTM, but my internet was actually horrible last night. Like, I tried to stream twice, both streams went down, and after that I just gave up. We won a game of Mando's Bounty in the end. Shame I couldn't share it with you guys. I mean, we could play Mando's Bounty today if I wanted to. But I've already won the game, so there's no point in me streaming the LTM to get the umbrella if we already have it. It's kind of lost its charm now that we've already won a game. And essentially, this stream I just wanted to talk about the whole FNAF thing, while giving progress report on what I've done so far with the map. Like, I've done the campsite area, I've done the mine, I've done Simulation HQ, which was a huge, big thing that I needed to do. Like, you guys are wondering, what the hell is Simulation HQ? When am I going to work on it? Now. That's when we've done it. We are still working on Simulation HQ now. The only thing left from Simulation that I've got to do, really, is the item store. And I guess the rest of the quick access portals. Oh, and by the way, the quick travel portals, notice how these are matchmaking portals? Guess what I'm going to be doing with these? Every single one of these portals is going to be a matchmaking portal. Meaning, I'm going to have... Like, these are all going to be island thumbnails for this map. So, the way I'm going to be doing the quick access portals is obviously with a button. These are all art prompts. You can't matchmake into these. These are art prompts, as you can see. You can use the button to teleport to that location. But how am I going to do it? I'm going to have to duplicate this map once it's done at least 6 times in order to get this map done. Like, the map thumbnail itself will probably be the random location. But for these other set locations, I'm going to have to duplicate the map like 6 times, give them all codes, and make the island thumbnails each individual place. That is how it's going to work. I am going to cry. That is how quick access is going to be done. It's going to be done by 6 different matchmaking portal art prompts. I'm going to cry. I'm wasting at least like 7 to 8 different island slots on this one map. If FNAF comes to Fortnite, you'll cry because of how happy you'll be. Me too. I'll be extremely happy for Scott. Alright, it's now 6. I think for me, this will be a good point to end the stream. Just because I'm going to need to eat food soon. and then you guys would have a huge AFK session on the stream, and I wouldn't want to have you guys sit through that. So we'd probably do another stream later. But yeah. That's gonna be it. I think we're gonna have to end stream roughly about now. Once we finish this ring of terrain. Right. See you later, man. We're not ending it just yet. We're gonna end it in a second. I just want to finish this ring of terrain. Just get this next level of it done. Then we're gonna compare the height to the mine just by standing on this mountain, just to see how much higher it is. What am I eating? I think it's spag today, I think. I can't remember. I think my sister was making it. I can't remember. She said she was gonna make something today, so I think my sister's making food. Which I'm pretty sure she's doing right now, so... I need to make more food at some point. I like making food, it's fun. Alright. Let's finish this ring. It's gonna take a moment. You honestly don't see why people think that Fortnite's gonna taint FNAF? No, if anything, it's gonna be good for FNAF. Here's the thing. From what I've seen on Twitter, the FNAF community is actually happy it can happen. Because even though they hate Fortnite, because it's the popular thing on the internet to do. The thing on the internet that's popular is hating Fortnite. But the FNAF fanbase seems actually really happy that this could be happening. Because it would get FNAF more traction, and to think that an indie game would be in a game as huge as Fortnite is huge for them. They love this idea. It's the Fortnite community that's a little bit controversial on it. Because they're like, ew, FNAF's a kid's game. Get it out. I don't want this in my game. It's like, bruh. You are literally a child playing Fortnite. And both games are rated teen. They are both rated teen. Like, that is an invalid argument. Yeah, I'm a big fan of both FNAF and Fortnite. Like, Fortnite, I have a career with this game pretty much. And FNAF has been, like, my thing since 2015. I have been into FNAF since Markiplier first started uploading FNAF 2. I like FNAF a lot. It is a good game series. And it is excellent how far Scott has come with it. Like, getting its own, like, trailer on a PS5 official direct, or whatever, is huge. Like, FNAF has come super far. Like, you gotta hand it to Scott. Scott is an absolute chad, and he deserves everything. So, if Scott managed to get his characters into Fortnite, that would be one of the biggest things for FNAF since the PS5 Direct. That's just how big that franchise has gotten. To think that one man can make that as his last game, and then all of a sudden it changed his life. Like, FNAF is huge. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to end stream here, though. Food is very likely gonna be done very, very soon. And I don't want to have you guys sit here through an AFK chat stream for God knows how long. So yeah. That is it. I'm gonna have to end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching, and